Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 239. We in the building. You already know what it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick. How y'all feeling out there?
You already know what you got to do is download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android. And make sure you follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you're any branding deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe every day, and rate us 5 stars because that helps out with the algorithm. And before we get to our weekly check-in, we gotta bring the queen of toxicity, the one with the big money, 6 lemon drop mommy, Big Money V. How's it going, Big Money V?
I feel disrespected.
That was a good...
I am not toxic. I'm not toxic.
All right. So
I do not subscribe.
Delulu and Big 2026. All right. Shout out to Jamie Talks too, our brother. He'll be here one of these weeks. We don't know when, but he'll be here one of these weeks. But shout out to our brother. All right. This week... check-ins, man, weekly check-ins. How we feeling? Let's let the ladies go first. Big Money V, how you feeling this week?
I'm ready for the week to be over.
Oh damn! It's one of those type of weeks.
Too hard.
You worked hard. They're working you. Wait,
too much.
Water. Too much during Black History.
It's way too much during Black History. I just take the check for the month. And I see y'all in March. Yeah.
Facts. And also, no white person opened the door for me or like carried me like to my destination or anything like that. Like this shit is so disrespectful. Like niggas don't. We got niggas over here with Tourette saying out the N words. We gonna get to that. But it's like this Black History Month hasn't been highly in our favor. But it's like, what's the weekly check-ins for you, brother?
This week definitely a difficult week. I think just we had to navigate the snowstorm and whatnot. I actually just got back from what's it called, a repass. So R.I.P. Auntie, But I think one thing that's been just on my mind is just this idea of like growth and thinking about your family, right? Because I think as life goes on, you get to grow, you get to kind of navigate, you get pulled in so many different directions, and it's like it's always something humbling that kind of brings you back. Like losing a loved one, and sometimes it's an immediate. Sometimes it's somebody who you that's been in your life from day one, and you can't even think about the last time you really got to really touch base, chop it up with them outside of, hey, how's everything going? I see what you're doing. I'm proud of you. Right? And you can see family that you only see at sad events for real. When you really think about it, like you only seeing them at funerals, right? So just thinking about like the way life is going, the way things are happening right now, it's really important. Just check on your circle, check on your family, send that text, send that video, FaceTime, whatever. Just, get in tune because, tomorrow is never promised. We don't have forever. Even looking to see my little cousins today, and I'm like, I remember when they was 1, 2, 3, 4, and they 25, 23, 27. They out here for real in the field, and it's like, damn, like, I got to check in on you more. How can I help you figure out not bump your head on the stuff I bumped my head on at 23, 25, 27? You feel me? Or like even my little sister, like, oh, what you need? Like, how we get you where you need to be? So definitely that's just like on my mind, and just so many different aspects of life. Also, recently my pop's birthday, so navigating a lot of feelings and emotions this week. But we here. We gonna have a good time for a short time, and then I'm going to sleep because I'm sleepy.
All right, man. That's good energy. Good energy. Nice way to end this Black History Month, man. And also, it's the start of March when this is going to be released. So, happy Women's History Month too. Shout out to all my women out there. You feel me? We're going to be. Let's shout them out. Shout out to the women who don't need a nigga for nothing, right? Shout out nigga who. Shout out to the women who pay their own bills. You feel me? Shout out to the women that's grinding. Shout out to the women, you feel me, that's on their P's and Q's out here, right? What else should I shout out about women? Big Money V. Give me some more stuff.
Fuck niggas and get money. Yeah.
All right. Shout out to the women who keep their coochie tight out here. You feel me? Shout out to the women out here who doing the gym stuff good. I see you, mama. You feel me? Summer's around the corner. I see you getting in shape, boo boo. Kiss you in your forehead. Shout out to my girls out here who booty just grew. You feel me? Because I know booty matters. But shout out to the little booty. Shout out to the big booties. Shout out to the itty bitty committee. You feel me? Shout out to the big breasts too out here. Shout out to women in general. Love y'all. But we got some topics here, Slick. All righty. First of all, where do we want to start, Slick? We have world news, political news, local news.
Yeah, this is the part I'm awake for. I ain't gonna front. I ain't too toxic today, but we could talk about some shit.
All right. So let's talk about world news right now and what's been going on in Mexico with the cartel. So recently, one of the leaders of one of the biggest cartels in Mexico got murdered by the Mexican military. And after that, the cartel behind it's been going crazy. It's been terrorizing certain cities in Mexico. What's your thoughts about what's going on, man?
El Mencho. That story is crazy, especially how it went down. And somebody put up a great point. So you went from El Mencho I want to make sure I don't besmirch this particular cartel because I don't want niggas coming for me.
Facts.
So let me just make sure I got the right one. So El Mencho, he's a member of the CJNG cartel, and essentially he was out, getting some buns apparently, and then Mexican army caught him, got him, and then the cartel responded by destroying the city, burning down the Costco. This is in Puerto Vallarta, which is like respectful. I'm not trying to be funny. It is one of the LGBTQ, the G's, is one of their popular tourist destinations. So they was telling people don't come outside or you will be kidnapped. Blah blah blah. There's conspiracy that the U.S. has some involvement. That has not been confirmed or denied or confirmed at this point. Mexico is not a place to be right now. And I will say this: this is like if it comes out the U.S. has something to do with this, y'all best not be getting that white, that powder because. They gonna be Fentying it up.
What? No Rihanna. You feel me?
That's a fact. So definitely just like something to pay attention to. It is wild. You seeing the cars blow like something out of a movie.
They
said setting people on fire too.
Yeah, they said over 200 commercial trucks went up in flames. They just stopping traffic. Everybody's just scared. So anybody who's currently vacation, they even got the airport too. So anybody who's over there, please be safe. Anybody who's vacationing there, please try to get out as fast as you can because it's up over there. It's up. But he got captured. He got killed. Telling you, Coochie is this nigga's number one downfall. I'm letting you know now. Coochie is the nigga's downfall for real. All right, now into other world news. What is your thought about the backlash BBC is facing after I don't know how to pronounce this.
BAFTA? Yeah, it's the British.
Yeah.
What's it called? Film thing. The British Academy Film and Television Awards.
Film Awards. Yes. After Michael B. Jordan and the other co-host of Center, the co-star of Center went up there and someone with Tourette's screamed out, "Nigga."
There are multiple ways to approach this conversation. We're going to have a couple of these conversations.
Multiple ways.
I think, as a black person, regardless of the tick and what, again, the N word being thrown out there, we do say nigga on this pod, but we gonna PC this part. Like Anytime you want to throw out the N-word in any space, especially a space that's celebrating art with two of the biggest stars currently in award season. Granted, we understand Tourette's. We get the idea. We get the you have the involuntary tics that makes you do and say things at times that you can't control. We get that, and we also understand based on the reports that the gentleman that was having the
John Davison.
Yes, that suffers from Tourette's. He said a couple other things to some other people as well.
I heard nigga was used loosely.
Yeah, but the thing that bothers me, I think that bothers a lot of people, is that when the award was given and somebody said "Free Palestine," they cut that out. It's on a 2-hour tape delay. You had a chance to clean up so much stuff, but this goes on and you leave it there and only pull it off the internet after public outrage from multiple parties, right? And then there's a large section that I feel bad for the gentleman that said that because. Yes, you're not supposed to do that, but they made him the face of it. I'm like, you guys didn't even have to have this problem. Right? This could have been a one-to-one situation. We handled this, bro, what's going on? Like, what you really on type situation. Like, professionally, y'all let it get to the point where it's like, oh, bet he said this and we didn't clean it up, and now we're making him apologize for his nervous his condition, basically. And it's like, that's fucked up on multiple levels. And I read the thing about they can't control what they say. Jamie Foxx made a point. Why is that on your mind? You feel me?
Exactly.
I don't personally.
No matter what it is.
Yeah, I don't personally know anybody with Tourette. So if that is something that you really genuinely can't control what you say, what comes out your mouth, like that's something, a conversation I'd be willing to listen to and engage in. But the idea is such a hurtful world can be thrown out and it's treated as nothing. And you got Michael B. Jordan, who right now, respectfully, is probably the face of Black American acting. I can't name another Black American actor that is getting I'm being specific with Black American, right? Actually,
he's the top of the chart right now.
Yeah. You gonna tell me that was that's how y'all chose to handle it, and that's the real disgusting part about it, because he got to handle it with grace. If he would have won, like, what the fuck you said, nigga? Now his career over. If he had a Will Smith moment.
You had to see that look of, we got to keep it professional, because the eyes opened up. Because honestly, that is a knee-jerk reaction for me. I would have been like, what the fuck you just said?
And it's like, there are safe spaces for Black people, especially in those rooms. We already fighting against the stigma that our art isn't as valued as other people's art, unless we are criminals, gangbangers, sexually involved, whatever may have you. So to go into that space, and then that's what, again, having the resource, a 2-hour tape delay, you could have went through everything. It's very frustrating.
You are not lying, bro. And I've been seeing from both sides, because there's people who've there's also some influencers who have Tourette's speaking out, and I've been hearing mixed reviews. Some of them are saying how, yeah, even though you have Tourette's, you saying that you don't have to say that, and I see some other people. So it is a touchy subject, and I'm with you. BBC should be getting the backlash it should be getting, because if you had a chance to remove the Palestine comment, you had a chance to remove this, and it would have been perfectly fine.
So I think they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
They did it on purpose, mostly because, like, Sinners has been taking it home for everything, even though, like, a little bit with the whole entire thing of the Oscars and them not winning, was it movie of the year, film of the year? It's a lot of ways to tell people that you want them to feel disrespected and you want them to hear it. Because out of all the things, right? And I said this to my homegirl the other day, no matter what it is, the little tick that this motherfucker has, I'm sorry, I'm not politically correct about shit. Whatever the fuck sir got going on over there, and whether you have Alzheimer's, whatever the case is, you always resort to racism. Like, you could forget what you ate last night, but you never forget that you called somebody a nigger, or how to use nigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so miss me with that. Yeah, I understand man got Tourette's or whatever the case is, but it's no excuse. And I understand that he apologized, but what I don't like about the situation is that the award that they won, that got overcasted by this whole entire thing.
Facts.
And not one motherfucking apology to those 2 Black men. It's an apology to the audience, to the people who had to watch it.
They had to endure it.
Yep. And that's
It's
the only
like,
thing we got from the award show is that. That's the only thing people are talking about.
but you're not gonna tell these two men that you owe them an apology. And then on top of that, everybody want to talk about how tone deaf it is to like really talk about this man's condition. But I felt like it was tone deaf of him to not only not apologize to these two black men that he called the N word, but you used it to promote your own janky ass fucking movie. Fuck you and your movie. I'm done.
Okay. All righty. All right. All right. Let's go to a little bit of local news before we do get to political slick news, man. In-N-Out has said that it's going to be opening a location in New York City. What's your thoughts about In-N-Out coming to New York, man? The Spain West Coast restaurant.
Capitalism gonna capitalize.
Yeah.
No, even if the
honestly,
if the shit mid, the niggas, people gonna go because of the name. It's like Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's is cool. You gonna get it because now it's accessible. We got it, or excuse me, we got it because it was accessible in New York now. But that shit ain't nothing you can't make in your air fryer.
Exactly. And that shit was garbage when I went to Vegas. They should have brought Fat Burger here. Fat Burger tastes better.
Yeah, don't go with the name.
Judging how they treated Bojangles. Yeah, they everybody hating on Bojangles right now, so I don't see this go very, very well though. But hey, shout out to them though. I don't really like In-N-Out. I had it in Vegas. It's really just nigga, there's better burgers in the bodegas. I ain't gonna try to be rude, but there's better burgers in the bodegas for real. If we want to be completely honest. And then there's NYC snow. We supposed to be getting snow this weekend. We had snow. We had a blizzard last weekend. I ain't gonna lie, New York City be getting soft out here. We shutting shit down over here for a little snow. We that pussy now, guys. What's going on? Talk to me.
You talking about the snowball fight?
But that too.
Oh, no, the snow.
That was actually funny.
The snow was wild. Because it was just like, dang, bro. A blizzard. We ain't had a blizzard in 10 years. And then.
No, 30.
20?
Nah, but it's y'all fault though. It's New Yorkers' fault. Y'all been complaining about climate changes. New York didn't really have snow for the last couple of years. Mother Nature said, watch this. I got ya. Bow on your head top.
No, that's real.
I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't that bad.
It was.
That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't that bad.
Not that bad.
If you got to commute in it though, like that's the part. Especially like if you live in the city, you can navigate somewhere close, whatever. But think about like in my line of education, people live far. I don't live in the city, so them trying to get into the city to work wasn't happening. You think about delivery services, like everybody had Amazon package. You ain't get your shit till today or yesterday, did you?
Facts.
Right? So it's just like it's the hassle of it. And then to Mom Donnie, the idea of like paying people first $17 and $30, like, have people be in charge of running their city. That's cool. But it only really happened in Manhattan because these side streets out here is messed up still. It's still a little nasty. So, but then you got
but a lot of people I've been seeing on TikTok, a lot of people were saying Mondani ate with how fast they cleaned it up this time around though.
They really did.
A lot of people giving Mondani his flowers though. What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's just it's forward thinking. You want to support that. It's something different. It's refreshing. Like, all right, put the money in the people's pockets to do it. People was complaining about the 2 forms of ID. How else do you get paid to get a job when you get verification? Any job that don't want your ID on file to pay you is a scam. You are a drug mule, sir.
That is offending. Right. And then what's your thoughts about the snowball fight? They recently arrested one of the teenagers who threw a big ass snowball at the police.
I'm not going to front. Normally I don't be on the side of the police, but yeah, nigga. Yeah, you got you there. And I'm only saying that.
Damn, you gotta
look at it from this perspective, right? All right, it's a snowball fight. It's a mass. So it's a organized snowball fight. No park. What's it called? No park permit. Like. Mad kids, have fun. We've seen what the kids have been doing at the malls with these mall takeovers, right? And in the snowball fight, you got 2 police officers coming just to manage it. A lot of people didn't want to, a lot of officers didn't want to go out there, whatever. They just there to make sure nothing crazy happened. And you pelt them with snow. And it seems harmless. Nigga, I am the law. Like, relax. And they didn't even respond in the moment. Like, they held their composure. But it's like, at the same point, like, bro, if I go yell at my students, they throw snow at me, yo, nah, it's up. You out of here. Like, you cooked. You feel me? It's a respect thing. It's about respect. You don't have to like the police. You don't have to, but there's certain scenarios you don't put yourself in. Because then what happens if they did blase, yoke you up, This is assault, blah, blah, blah.
Facts.
Right? And now you got the public discourse about it, like, yo, that you can't embarrass people in certain situations. Because now I can look at it as assault. I can backtrack. They found homeboy. They took that little grainy ass picture and got you, nigga. Oh, you got arrested 3 weeks ago. Oh, all your information is on the internet, right? So it's just like, just don't put yourself in dumb situations. People think shit can't happen to them, or they just want to do things and react. Like, no, respectfully, and as we talk about things becoming cheap, we talk about like leveling out the social hierarchy and reestablishing things. Respect and decorum is a thing. And respectfully, if you're gonna throw the snowball, don't be the nigga in the front that threw the snowball, my boy. Throw that shit in there, make an accident. I'm dead ass. Like, I saw you. We all saw you. You on the front page of the New York Post like this. Like, what are you doing? So that's why I have zero sympathy for that. Like, do I think they should get the book thrown at them? No, but you gotta make an example. Like, yo, bro, respectfully, I know the rhetoric is about not hiring police and creating equity and equitable and alternative services. Niggas is still the police.
Fuck the police, ho. Y'all with that?
You could be fuck the police until you actually do something to fuck with the police, and now your ass is being talked and dealt with by the police. Guess what? We call that a charge.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Prayers to that, man. Hopefully they don't throw the book at him for that little incident, though.
If that tweet about him having committed a crime a couple weeks ago was
depending on
real,
the judge you got.
Yes, he cooked. Freaking sucker ring succotash for being a sucker. Like, yo, I get it. These cops be wilding. But nigga, you did that to yourself.
All right.
Hey, lucky you didn't do that show on Friday because your ass ain't seen a judge until Monday.
Well, they just started. They just went and picked him up. I'm not going front. I'm not processing him till Friday for fun. You want to play
even over the weekend?
You want to play stupid games? Let's play. You won the stupid prize. That's, man. I'm not. Yeah, nah. I'm not. I can't co-sign that.
Yeah. Now, in other local news, Slick, you sent me this. This Hunter College professor was.
Oh, hold on. Before you even go. We can go. We talk about the last thing after the thing before the after. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh yeah. So the Hunter College professor was on a Zoom call, Zoom class.
It was a
when she got caught. Yeah.
It was a CEC meeting.
Stupid bitch.
And essentially, it's like a community outreach meeting. They talking about different things, and a student was talking about a need for them to not cut funding or to get more funding for her school, a little black girl. And the professor, just unassuming ass, thought that she wasn't what's it called? Her mic wasn't on. And she made a comment along the lines of, black people going back through the door. He's so dumb to know that she's at a bad school and da-da-da-da. And first and foremost, I just want to take it here. I'm not going to play the clip. I'm not going to give the clip any, we don't need that right now, right? But
okay.
This idea of what is and isn't racist. And I'm not going to rant and harp on it for too long. We already spent 20 minutes on this segment. But the idea of black inferiority, the idea of black people having to fight for funds and fight for opportunities and what might be perceived as a losing situation to other groups of people, and the audacity, whether your mic was on or wasn't on, to feel comfortable enough in the midst of your meeting to say something along the lines of hey, you gotta know when you're going through the back door or whatever the hell she said. That is racist. That is you adhering to a system that is inherently against another group of people based because of the color of their skin, and then criticizing those said people for wanting a little bit better when you clearly know that the system is not structured or not in any way or shape or form going to be supportive of getting those people that equitable situation. they're not going to get what potentially that professor's kids get, or what people in that neighborhood, adjoining neighborhoods get. Right? That's why we have these meetings, so people can come out and voice their concerns about what they want people to know about. Right? I've seen people say, "Oh, this isn't racist." I've seen people say, I've seen her bullshit apology, almost like, "I'm apologizing that you heard it." This is something it's a quote that a black man said. Right?
Come on now.
It's not always it's the message and the messenger. And it's like, why do we have to hold you accountable? But then we also have to show, we have to take it with a smile on our face, or take it like to Michael B. Jordan's point, to V's point, like you got to show grace with it. Like, I got to handle my business, because if I react, I'm the angry black person, I'm the nigga in the room, right? And it's like, to really have these conversations about race, to be able to take that step back, you have to be able to look at yourself. It's like, hey, when your girl come up to you and be like, "Look, nigga, you ain't cutting it." Wait a minute, bitch. Hold on now. What you mean? If that's where you start. But it's like, wait, maybe I'm not. Maybe I am dropping the ball in this space or that space. And it's like, that's transparent. It's transformative. You have to be able to navigate that. Race is the same way. It's the relationships between, without lack of better words, white people and the rest of us, primarily us black folks, right? And in that relationship, one party 9.99 times out of 10, that white party has been abusive to that black party, but refuses to see it unless they're doing, "Oh, I didn't call you the N-word." You didn't, but your actions and your thought process shows that you see what I'm going through and what I'm working towards as inferior, and you're not contributing to the solution. You're working within the framework of the problem. So to this college professor, again, I'm not really even throwing your name out there. Yo, get it together. Like, you still got your job. You still, like, I'm cancel culture. We know we have our pitfalls with that, but the idea that you felt so brazen to say that, even that half-ass apology, you contribute to the problem. What happens when black students are in your classroom? You're at the university level, right? How are you supporting them if that's what you think about them are fighting for access to resources at quote unquote bad schools, and they have to go through the back door in order to get what they need? So tighten up.
Facts. Being said. Also, other than that, we got the Netflix deal. They pulling out of their Warner Brothers, right?
Yeah, so Netflix is out. Paramount has bought Warner Brothers at like 30-something a share. Netflix said it wasn't in their best interest, but now Paramount, which is also owned by Larry Ellison, who also owns Oracle, he's MAGA red, Republican red. They got TikTok. They got access to all the Paramount properties. They got access to all the Warner Brothers properties, including DC, Star Trek, Harry Potter, all of that. CNN, what we're going to see in the next 2 years, honestly, probably the next year, the bipartisan message of news is cooked. We're getting one side. And if the red side don't agree or don't want certain things disseminated, it will not be disseminated. You will have to go search for these things. We've lost Twitter. We've lost countless TikTok. We lost countless platforms. Instagram has been a little right-leaning. Free speech is almost dead. MAGA is going to be
Not
like,
almost.
It's not, man. We cooked. We
got this much left.
We're cooked. And if you're not the right, apparently we going through the back door. So if you're not of the right ilk and skin color bringing up the problem, you're cooked. So I don't know. I don't know where we go from here, but this is we've already been in scary hours. This is like, ooh, this is scary weeks. We about to be in scary years if somebody doesn't do something. And politically, like, we got to stop playing this game of, oh, look at what they're doing. Like, Democrats, grow some balls. Do something. Invoke something. We already saw that the Supreme Court voted tariffs as tariffs as they can't do it, it's illegal. So we gonna have to pay back that. Who's gonna pay back that money? Us. We already know how bad that's finna be for our pockets. So it's gonna be nasty. I just seen that they repeal. If you doing student loan forgiveness, be careful because they taxing you on that now. They suspended it for the last 5 years. If you get student loan forgiveness, you'll be taxed at your tax rate for whatever they forgive you for. So,
oh Lord, please someone, Mr. Beast. I
just called in for my forbearance. Please leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, nah. So, just thinking about where we're at right now, thinking about the housing market ass right now, in the sense of like, especially if you in New York, you're not hitting certain numbers. You better have at least 20% to put down and be ready to bid against somebody else.
Hey, Mr. Beast. Anybody who wants to do charity work or give back? Matter of fact, what's Jeff Bezos' ex-wife? Because she would donate to HBCUs and stuff. She down with the black cause. Yo, help a brother out. Pimp 32, Pimp 41, Pimp down. POP, hold it down. But let's get to some celebrity news, man. Slick, do you know this kick streamer Deen the Great?
Nope.
You probably don't know him, but Slick, have you just seen recently on your social media light-skinned black guy with braids getting slapped?
Oh, he got slapped by the box. Yeah, I seen that. He's talking crazy about his wife though.
So this is Deen the Great. He's a amateur boxer for Misfits Boxing. I don't even know what that is. But apparently he gets drunk, Slick, and he started coming out his body. Start talking to Larry Wills, who's a professional bodybuilder, who's strong as shit. Talked about trying to holler at his wife right in front of his face. Got slapped. 24 hours later, Slick, he's at Rampage Taco Tuesday party. Started talking to this bald white man. Didn't know this bald white man was Rampage manager and a former MMA star. Elbowed. Wow. Then the next day, Slick, he buys a new car from the car dealership. As he driving while streaming, the rooftop of his car fell off. But Slick, I just want to say he has one victory, Slick. Guess who he has his victory against? Your boy, your favorite white boy, Adam 22. So he was trying to rage bait Adam 22 over here, but then he got one victory because he basically said, like, you talk about me getting knocked out, but everybody got access to your wife. And that's what I was trying to tell you, Adam 22, when you started letting other niggas pipe your shorty. You can never get into a verbal altercation with anybody now that you letting niggas nut in your queen. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, if you know who Adam 22 and Lena the Plug is, Big Money V.
Auntie don't know them people.
Good, don't know them. Keep your mind innocent. Now, Slick, you sent me Shia LaBeouf going crazy in New Orleans, man. I don't know, man. This is what happens when you get heartbroken in your 30s, Slick. You feel me? He recently separated from his wife or got divorced from his wife, and he moved to New Orleans over here, and apparently it's Mardi Gras weekend, and I guess my boy was feeling it, Slick. What's your thoughts on that?
The man is on a bender right now, and it's detriment. He's challenging people to fights. He's making a lot of poor decisions. So we're just gonna hope that
I have a question.
What up?
So did they beat his ass?
They whooped. He's been challenging people to fights. He's been getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
So that's his karma for beating on his ex-girlfriend. Forgot the girl's name. But yes, this is a certified woman beater. So sounds about right.
Yeah, his ass whooped. Oh, now, Slick, this is for you to also too, Slick. You know our favorite woman, Bonnie Blue, right?
Yeah, somebody didn't take their vasectomy pills that day.
So are you familiar with Bonnie Blue?
I still don't know who that is.
You don't want to.
Now Google her while I explain what happens. So during her 400 men challenge, she got pregnant. And she went to the person that she thought, Slick, that probably impregnated her. And basically, he said he doesn't want nothing to do with the baby. Slick, if he was part of that 400 men challenge, and she said, hey, man, 47, Slick Grayson, you don't want, I think that impregnate me, Slick. How would your reaction would be?
It wasn't me. That baby better come out looking pretty and black. That's the only way he was gonna catch me.
I ain't gonna lie, that baby is gonna be the most racial ambiguous baby ever, because you don't know, that sperm might come from different places. And I thought she probably would get her tubes tied or something. I didn't think she would be off the birth control or letting dudes nut in her raw in there, Slick. But Like,
She got peeps.
like
She
I ain't
got
gonna
peeps,
lie. If
man.
I was the kid, don't tell me how it was made. Like, you was made during a 400 men challenge. Your mama had 400 men into her in a day or two span, and that's how you came about in the world.
Yeah, nah, nasty work.
Big Money V, I see your eyes is in awe from the search. What's your thoughts?
It's a white woman.
Yep.
The blonde hair?
And if the 400 man is what I think it um, is it what I think it is?
Eyes a bit different niggas of all different
Yeah.
backgrounds.
I don't comment on ghetto activity. Next, it's Black History Month. I ain't got time for that.
All right, let's get to our music, man. All right. You know, this is so great because Big Money V was on the last episode when we was talking about 50 Cent versus T.I. Well, guys, this no longer turned into a versus battle now, guys. This have turned into a full-on, I don't even think this is a rap beef. This is real beef now because T.I. has continued asking for that challenge. Well, 50 Cent went too far with his trolling, in my opinion, when he posted of his wife, an AI picture of his wife with a botched BBL
That's actually true, but I that
on now, which led to King, King, going after him, talking about 50 Cent's dead mom that passed away when he was 8, which led to T.I. I think we at number 4 right now, currently, 4 diss tracks. And now the other son, Normani, the good rapper from the group, from his sons, releasing a lot of diss track. Did you think 50 Cent took it too far? And what's your thoughts on this whole ordeal?
It's 50 Cent. I mean, you don't never talk about another man's wife, respectfully. At the same time, it's 50. And this is all entertainment. You know he's not going to rap. We know 50 is not. If he said he's backed out of the battle, whatever, cool. Ain't nothing. It's nothing coming out of this. T.I. going to drop these songs.
at
50,
all.
50 don't care. He going to keep throwing his memes up. He going to keep getting his paper. It is what it is. What he might, what's it called, buy all the digital copies of T.I.'s comedy special and put it somewhere for free.
You saw what he did to Jim Jones over here.
T.I. money and Jim Jones money different money though. So T.I. he can't play those games with T.I. But
Oh, yeah, T.I. got that 70 million.
So 50 going to just be like, all right, I'm not entertaining you. I'm gonna just keep playing around. Whatever, do what you do. We're not gonna see each other. We're not in the same room.
But it's just kind of crazy though, because it's just like this is supposed to be just a versus challenge. But I am a little bit on 50 Cent's side because 50 Cent kept saying, like, leave me out of this, bro.
I don't want to
leave me out of this. And you kept going for the challenge, but 50 Cent is not a type of person just to be like, leave me alone. He's gonna definitely try to hit you until you leave him alone. And either you gotta respect it or not. And clearly T.I. is not respecting it. But yeah. I see that we talk about a song of the week. I see you put a Baby Keem song. What's your review on the Baby Keem album? It's been mixed reviews.
It ain't mixed for me. I think it's a good project. I think that it's digestible. 37 minutes is a quick, like you could bump that. And I throw my cold joint in too. But it's a fun album. I think sonically he's gotten to a point where it's like you listen to his last 2 projects. Like, he does the voice modulation. He'll switch flows up. He'll have some zany bars, and it's a fun experience listening to Keem. And I think this one, like the way it opens up, Casino slap, the birds and the bees, good flirts. Niggas love too. I'm just like, Young Thug, I gossip with my bitch too. Like, yo, that was a bar.
Of course, you would like that bullshit.
That bar was
line.
funny.
Oh,
It was funny. It was a good song. I enjoyed Keem's album. I think him, Wale, and Cole definitely, and thinking about hip hop releases recently, those are the front runners right now. I still got Wale number 1. Keem and Cole right now, I think because of I think Cole has higher highs, but his album has, for me, it has bloat. It's a lot of bloat there for me. So I'm like, okay, I gotta put you at 3 because I'm not dedicating an hour and 40 minutes to listening to just music to one artist right now. I don't think I have it in me. Like I don't think I've ever had it in me to do that. And then Keem's album is just fun. Like I said, my name to name rhyme. The birds and the bees is fire. I do feel like, out of the I think it's 11 songs, 12, whatever it is, there's always 3 you could be like, I could do without these. But it was enjoyable for me. I know some people, it's for some people, it's not for others. That's how I felt about the Cole album too. Like, there's some joints on this 39. I was like, oh yeah, this the one. I text y'all on the chat like, yo, this the one. This 39 is fire. But there's some great songs on this 29 too. It's just a couple of them are just long winded for me. Don't get it, you know. But shout out to Baby Keem.
Shit, 2-pack of ass.
Yeah. What?
Two-pack of ass. Iceman coming to wash all this shit away. You heard?
Iceman I'm excited for Iceman, but you can't say 2-pack of ass. You're bugging. He went crazy on them first 4 tracks.
Okay, now speaking of this, now is he hip hop next leader? Because Spotify has been putting a lot of billboards up looking for hip hop's next leader over here. Do you think he should be in that list?
I think this goes back. I'm gonna even take it a step back a little bit. This goes to the idea of like them eliminating Drake without a suitable next person up. Kendrick don't want to do this shit every day. He not jumping on everybody's songs and putting new artists out and you know flooding the ecosystem with slaps and music, right? You know, looking for the next leader implies that all right, we there's a void, something's happening, right? Can Keem do it?
Mm-hmm.
I think that 5-year gap hurt him in the sense of like you was building momentum. The original first joint with Orange Soda and all of them that had you know it had a following a little, it had a nice little murmur going. Then you have Family Ties and the album you won the Grammy. Granted, you had some shit going on, but that was too long of a gap, and attention spans are only shortening. Who else? You said
I agree.
Tweet. Who else is on the list?
Oh, so I see Doechii. No, she not part of that. We got Big X the Plug, Sexy Red, Gorilla, Central C, Rod Wave, Little Tekka.
None of them. Rod Wave got a following, but I don't know. I feel like he's at the peak of his popularity right now. Or the last project, which a project and a half ago, was probably the peak of his popularity. On this list right now, Big X the Plug is making some headway. I feel like, but I don't know if this is just we're in a black country fad kind of situation. Glorilla, I mean, she had it. The album was fire, but again, people
don't do that. Glorilla is there,
but people looking at her, how she's kind of copy Meg swag, how she, you know, what's the next one look like? We didn't expect Glorious to be this fire. Let's be honest. Did we?
I agree.
When your name is Gloria Hallelujah,
so
you're supposed to be great, Slick. You're supposed to be great, Big Buddy V.
I wouldn't put stock into any of them, to be honest with you, just because again, when I think about next, there's no clear cut like niggas isn't doing what Drake did, niggas isn't doing what Cole did, niggas isn't even doing what Kendrick did. They're not taking the ball and running with it, where it's like you got consistency in projects, you got singles dropping, you got tapes, so you got free music that can just free download. You're gonna go build this up, and then this like in the content area, we're not getting that. We're not. You gonna drop?
But that's unfair, though. That's unfair because
it's not unfair. Because how do you?
But you don't think it's unfair because they probably was the same way in late, like early 2010 with Drake and all that. It's just
no, bro. You gotta also think that was the blogger. There were institutions that were dedicated to finding who was next. Right now, it's just you on a playlist. Oh, you dropped. All right. What's the longevity of your album, of your song? You feel me? Where it was like, you think about who Drake was, his contemporary was who? He came out with Cudi and Wale, and they was like, all right, which one of these guys is going to be next? They all got a cosign from somebody. They all getting bigged up. But the music spoke to us. So far gone, room for a comeback season, we knew. The warm up, the come up, we knew. Friday Night Lights, niggas knew.
Yeah.
Section
but
80.
It's hard to make a hip hop star now. Look, we try to put Lil Baby up there. Yeah, niggas hated on him. The
Lil Baby made
his 2 projects. You sound the same. Niggas would let him update his sound.
He never tried to update it. He's putting out the same song in 2026. He's putting out in 2016.
Exactly.
You don't like that little hip movement song? It's different though. It's more party jam.
No,
it's the same
bar.
No, little bit. The most.
There's no depth.
Yeah, the most varied Lil Baby has sounded is on. What was the name of his first album? My Way or something like that. He had records on there where it's like, oh wait a minute, you got pockets, and he never went back into those pockets again.
So you don't have nobody that could be on the hip hop's next leader list. on your
Right
opinion,
now,
outside of that list?
In the last 8 years, somebody who's on the run, who I think who's leading the front of the class, it'd probably be Gunna. And I don't think Gunna's a lyricist, so it doesn't necessarily.
I put Jid too. I put Jid.
I don't think Jid has the mainstream appeal. I think Jid could rap. He built a solid base. I don't know no white girl that's going to want to hear Jid on the way to the club. And that's what I think about. It's like, all right, for you to be the leader, I'm going to hear you in different spaces and you going to get love. You feel me? Like, you the best rapper and the leader of hip-hop are two different things. The best rapper could be a nigga that sells 14,000 copies his first week. Leader of hip-hop, you doing numbers. Your tour is selling out easy. At least your singles, niggas know your singles. And a couple deep cuts. And there's nobody on that list. The only person probably Glorilla. And I don't know if
you don't like Sexy Red Beat It remake that she made.
Do not play that shit. No, son, please, no. The My Coochie Pink Booty Hole Brown was cute, but the Michael Jackson estate needs to sue for that and that
It's
alone.
a parodies, man. What happened to the game that I love,
that
man?
bitch is a plant.
All right. Oh, wait, Big Money V, do you have anybody that but you be listening to Marvin Gaye and some old people shit over here. You be trying to tell like you see.
And also, I forgot to mention, I've been listening to the new Jill Scott album. I like Auntie Bay Areola grown and sexy energy. Yes, I live for it.
Smelling like natural deodorant without the aluminum foil. I see you.
First of all, I wear my aluminum. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, but you be trying to do your little earthy vibes too with the crystals and shit. Hello. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to those earthy girls. Those are gonna be the best worst situationship that you ever had in your life, fellas. Oh my god, they're gonna try to empower you, but they're gonna be toxic as hell, and then they're just gonna be like, yeah, the spirits told me not to fuck with you no more type shit. You feel me? They're gonna have you looking like Common after he fucked Erykah Badu. Feel me? Koofies and shit. Shout out to those earthy girls. All right, let's get into some sports news, man. The Winter Olympics is finally over, and shout out to USA. The USA hockey team won. You feel me? Even though they was having some misogynistic comments towards the women hockey team, but shout out to the women hockey team as well. Shout out to all the figure skaters that's been doing well. Shorty from Oakland's getting a lot of love. She went there, Slick and Big Money V, with 270K followers to 5 million. You feel me? Shout out to Chloe Kim. Miles Garrett, you saw the vision from afar. Shout out to you over here. He proposed to her too. Shout out to Chloe Kim. Shout out to the USA, man. And then shout out to the Winter Olympics. We're just going to recap NBA real quick, man. Slick, what's your thoughts about the MVP race, as a lot of potential on that list are at risk of not being eligible due to missing games? So who's your MVP so far?
It's still Shy. Shy is my MVP, but I mean, he's just got cleared to come back. If he gets injured again and he can't win it, I don't know. I feel like we're at a point where, like, yes, you want to hold guys accountable. The MVP should be playing games. I mean, should you really? I don't know. Should you penalize somebody for playing 64 games? I feel like that's I can't jack that. And they're gonna get rid of the rule because all NBA teams are gonna be ass anyway this year.
Facts. I agree. What's your thoughts about Kevin Durant talk about wants to play in the 2028 Olympics?
As he should. Them niggas, it's going to be a bunch of young boys. And it's like, you let KD go out there, set the record for the most Olympic medals won for a male basketball athlete. He's going to be a bucket. At worst, he can be your spot-up shooter. Why not, if he's healthy?
Okay, I respect that. What's your thoughts about the NBA and Adam Silver sending their own doctors to go check on?
They told that nigga, get your shit together. They said, look, I respect it. You got a team that's clearly angling to try to get a top pick. Because first of all, the guy that they want he lives in Utah. He goes to BYU. So they want him. And Utah been doing this shit since they traded Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. They be like, oh, we got a good team. Now all of a sudden, your all-star power forward that you traded for, He got a bum knee. Your all-star small forward that you signed a couple years ago that's averaging 30, he falls in practice. He out for 3 weeks. Oh, your center that you signed and didn't think was going to be shit that was averaging triple-double. Oh, he had to have surgery. They hitting niggas over the head right now. They trading good players so they can, they trying to get AJ. Tank for AJ. I'm not mad at that.
Okay. And then, we don't talk about LeBron versus Jaylen Brown. I think what LeBron said about it was true. Their relationship been friendly until he said that about Brownie, but he's a father. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, I'm extra cool with him after you try to discourage my boy from playing. NFL, we could talk about NFL next week. There's more updates. Even though Tyreek Hill got released by the Dolphins and Malik Willis, the backup quarterback for Green Bay, is in high demand for being in a quarterback position. Shout out to that. But let's talk about Floyd Mayweather real quick. Like, I know we go out of time. I want to talk about Floyd Mayweather. Shout out to Ryan Garcia for winning. Shout out to him for winning. He looked amazing in that fight. But do you think Floyd Mayweather is going broke not only after announcing the Mike Tyson fight, but reinstating his boxing records to go face Pacquiao? Is my boy going broke? And he making alcohol commercials too. Do you think my boy is going broke?
Absolutely. Something's not right with his money. You don't make $1 billion and now you at 50 coming out of retirement to fight when you was just bragging about your real estate portfolio. And I think Floyd Mayweather has been a slave to nigga thought. Because you got it, you want to flex on people and show you got it, but you buying dumb shit, $18 million watches and things that just they don't. Like, you're assigning material things to your value. Go buy some assets, my boy. You have money to be, your family was supposed to be good for generations. And I'm not saying maybe you might have a couple, you got more money than everybody here probably besides Big Money V. But at the same point, your lifestyle, your salary, what you had available is dictating your lifestyle. You can't afford it right now, apparently. So I'm hopeful that this isn't the case, but it's looking mighty like that. You probably signed you about to get $200 million for these 2 fights, and let's pray you do the right thing with it. If you got some debt, pay that shit off.
Yeah, man. And also, you can talk about his ex posting him up for Valentine's Day. You want that old thing back or you want that money back, shorty? But we'll get to that next time. And Fantasy League recap, Slick, what's your thoughts about the Fantasy League as we near the end of the NBA Fantasy?
I don't know why. I'm going to stop playing you in the playoffs, bro. You get me fucking mad. I don't even want to talk about this shit. I play you and niggas either forget how to play the sport if it's football and basketball. Now everybody got a broken pussy hole. Baggage. I can't.
I'm just gonna. I don't want to. I'm gonna speak into existence. If I'm the first undisputed champ, when I am the first undisputed champ of football and basketball, you thought when I won 2 years ago, I acted a fool on this podcast? Y'all not gonna want to hear me. And anybody in that fantasy league, especially you, Akibu and Rome, y'all gonna be sick of me. They gonna want to fight me after I'm done. Like, how that niggas know now. But let's get to our song of the week, man. I know Big Money V is tired of all these sports talk over here. I'm just a girl, right, Big Money V?
Sure am.
All right, if you listen to this on YouTube, please exit and go to your favorite studio platform, preferably a live podcast app, which you can download on iOS and Android. Or you can find a previous song of the week on that music playlist or our Spotify music playlist. What we got this week? T.I. show the lead. Shout out to A. Dot from the old man. Gotta support New York City artists, man. All right, that was our song of the week. You can find that in our music playlist or our Spotify music playlist. But you know what you're here for. You're here for the People's Choice, Big Money V's favorite. Slick, drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. You know who we're sponsored by. One and only Heart of Moisture.
This Might Not Go Well podcast is sponsored by Heart of Moisture, your most trusted distributors in all things beauty. From hair products to wellness tools and more, we provide you with access to beauty supplies from wherever you are. Follow us on all social platforms at Heart of Moisture and visit our website at heartofmoisture.com. Let us know how we can serve your community when it comes to your wellness needs. Email us at admin@heartofmoisture.com for more information. Essentials with ease.
Yeah, go support Black women business. Shout out to Wendy and Princess over here, man. All right. Welcome to the tax service announcement. Yes, say we got a few things to talk about today. Real quick, Slick. We got some fun fact about panties, Slick, and I want you to play it because I never knew about this before.
I didn't think this was you was gonna start the episode. I thought you was gonna start, with that tomfoolery that came out earlier. But let's
We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
I'll find it. Hold on. Which one? Yeah, you said fun fact. Let's see.
That panties do have different pussy sizes. And when I say different pussy sizes, I'm not talking about small, medium, and large, but apparently panties do be having, it's called a gusset size. I've never heard that word, just like when we found out what the fucking aglet was. I've never heard the word gusset be used. But this man was showing his wife or girlfriend, whoever the fuck, some flowers. And he was like, and I bought you the panties with the big gusset. And he kept saying the big gusset, like, okay, if you got a big pussy, you ain't got to keep telling us she got a big pussy. But where'd you get them from?
Yo, cut it off, Slick. Yo, all the women with the fat gusty, pull up. I need y'all in my DM. You feel me? If you got the fat gusty. My DM is open. Shout out to Women History Month. What's your thoughts about, coochie sizes? Let the women, you can let Big Buddy V speak on it first.
I just know that all coochies are not created equal. But what I do know
preach
is,
on that real quick, because some of y'all girls be acting like y'all got top.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say
your
that.
coochie
I
ain't
was
top
talking
10
about size. I was talking about size. Relax.
My fault.
Yeah, look at you. I was talking about size. All coochies are not created equal. Some people have small coochies. We have mediums coochies, and then we got some who got that Thundercat on them, that moose knuckle, what the young kids call it.
Okay.
I do, like I said, all coochies cannot fit in certain panties. So I don't know about sizing, but what I do know is if you got a big Puma cat, you cannot shop at certain stores. Baby, you gotta get the draws, something to cover that thing.
Thanks.
Because Victoria's Secret, Fashion Nova, you come up thong. I'm telling you this right now from personal experience. You're gonna come out if you gotta buy something that fits for you.
So it's like coochie like porridge, like the three bears, and like one too hot, one too cold, and one is just.
Get off my phone.
Slick, I think that was a valid question. Niggas call ISO. Oh shit, niggas not being on the island. What? You said some coochie small. So what's the best coochie? Is it the medium, large, extra large?
I don't partake in vagina, so I wouldn't know.
You be with the studs. I know the studs be talking to you about the coochie over here.
I am an ally. I do not talk about what they do in their spare time.
With the straps. So now it's solidarity on your end now. Don't raise the black fist.
I hang out with studs, and studs are Black women.
Okay, but Slick, you have anything to say about Gussie?
I'm about to go through her panty drawer right now. What this is?
Facts. Who got the Thundercat? Thundercat. Roar!
I'm about to be like, what led you to buy this particular pair of bottoms that you tend to rock underneath your pantalones?
Shout out to the girls with the extra meat curtains too. You feel me? Love that about y'all. Shout out to the girls who put the vinegar to snap the coochie back. Shout out to y'all. Just shout out to vagina, man. It's Women History Month, Slick. You feel me? Shout out to my women out here. So which ignorant topic we want to go next? Let's go to the topic that you wanted to talk to, Slick. This might be rage bait clip of the week for you, man. So we had the Ian Dump and the other person's podcast. You feel me? And they had this famous IG model, Aisha Diaz, here, and here's what she said.
I don't know what your relationship status is now, but what are you expecting on a monthly basis from financially?
From him?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm spoiled.
No, as soon as they said it's spoiled, it's going to be a ticket. Go ahead.
What's that mean? Just
what's that range?
Because it's good insight. Because we just have these hypothetical conversations all the time. But just somebody you're like in the top 1% of girls that's actually you're exposed to that life, right? Like so. Yeah. What is you say you're spoiled? What does that mean?
Spoiled means I need you to be able to keep up with my lifestyle if you want to be with me.
What does that mean?
Ladies, take notes. Take notes because it'll work on the simp. I have a lifestyle I expect to keep.
Myself, you should be able to do it for me too. And if I can't depend on you to be able to handle what I have on my plate, then there's no reason for me and me and you to be together. Because that means you're gonna hold me back, and that means I'm gonna have to be looking out after you.
What about love?
What does that mean? Financially, what does that mean though? What does that mean? What does that mean on a monthly? What does that mean? Roughly.
Numbers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 45, 50.
50.
45, 50 a month.
We talking about a retired video girl. Been around for a minute. Again, she might be in that bracket of women that do get broke off high value money, whatever.
You're not jacking that, Slick? That's not enough.
I'm not going to dissuade. Fuck, I'm sleepy. I don't want to say this too. Yeah, oh my god. We gotta stop letting escorts tell us how we should be treating how much we should be giving our partners.
Oh damn!
I'm saying because this is the problem that I see that I really, and again, it's not my tax bracket, so I'm like, whatever, cool. You can call me broke and say, you ain't got it, you don't know. I've heard that. Well, that's not your prerogative. You don't have that, so you can't speak on that. The fuck I can't. I'm gonna tell you how that sound. That sound like, oh, I need 45 to 50,000, but the next high, and we gonna rock out. Because later on in the clip, she said something like, yeah, what you get from that is that I'm happy and I cook for you. I take care of my man, da-da-da-da. I'm like, so who's taking care of your business if you going to do all these shit? Because I'm going to be a dickhead. I want 7 square meals a day now. For 50,000.
No, what the fuck?
For 50,000, let's see what we're really talking about. So 50,000, what's that? 600,000 a year?
Slick, you know, girls are gonna hit you with that Young Miami line. You know it's T when you see them 2 fingers touching.
Mm-hmm. You know what's funny? A lot of the people that's gonna be doing that, their man is not giving them $400 a month. So let's respect that. Let's relax.
But speaking of Young Miami, to put on top of this rage bait, she said that she need a man of God who makes $100
These
million.
Are escorts. These are women that get paid to get played with. You're paying for play. So essentially, if I'm going to turn this into a monetary transaction, guess what happens? I'm paying to upkeep your lifestyle. You're paying to make sure my nuts stay dry and dried out and empty.
And the thing about it, but this is what I'm saying. She also in that clip's talking about, oh yeah, I need money for my bills, but I also need money to save just in case you know.
Because this is her job. Again, this is Aisha Diaz. Type her name on the internet. You're going to see that she's a beautiful woman. I don't know what her talent is outside of being beautiful. That requires her to get $50,000 a month. You know what's funny?
I know not to make me rich.
Ian said the illest thing. He's like, oh, this will be a ticket for a simp. You know why? Because a simp that got money to burn her dad is like, I'm about to have her too. He probably got her right now. And again,
I'll go for a nice 3 months if I had the ticket.
You know what it is? I said it in pre-production too. It's the message. It's what the message says. Because again, she lives in a different world than a lot of people that are existing in the world in that space. Or they're gonna try to run with that. Yeah. Like my man clock it T, yeah, you gotta break me off with a couple G's so you could pay my bills and help me save. I work for Con Edison. Like what?
Yo, son, what the fuck?
Like what? I work at Google, but I'm not the director. And you telling me I gotta sponsor you? What are you doing? What business? I can believe after years and years of work, shorty got some businesses. She got some LLC, some property, something she running. What you doing? That you need?
OnlyFans for $17.50. Don't ask me how I know the price.
It was a tweet. I already seen it. It's cool. But nah, I like in all serious. I know we.
But with her, I'm not too upset with her because if you've been around Twitter since early Twitter days, she was one of the first. She's like one of the first original IG baddies, internet baddies that if you was on the internet, on social media when it first came out, she was on it. So she's been living this lifestyle. So I can't even like be too mad about that. I think to go off what you say, Slick,
when the last time you heard
these
about
regular women over here trying to follow this lifestyle. And my whole thing about it is I'm sure she understands the duality of what she is getting into. My problem is these regular women not understanding what's going on. She understands that nigga's gonna drop her. That's probably why she's asking for this much money, because she knows shit is temporary. She knows that shit ain't gonna last. She been around the block a few times. You girls be thinking be delulu trying to ask for this from regular niggas and expecting them niggas to love you long time. And that's not gonna happen. And be wondering why niggas be leaving you after a while. And then be saying pretty punishment, but I digress. Big Money V. Any
Give me
thoughts?
some lip gloss. Y'all mouth not dry? Because, like, honestly, all I can say is, if you got money to pay to play, that's amazing. If you don't, you don't.
How much money a month a man got to make to date you, Big Money V?
Listen, I pay my own bills to take care of myself. I'm already disgusted at men right now. I don't. I'm good. Just leave me alone.
Nah, I'm put her IG in the handle, fellas. You feel me? 600 drop, surf and turf. She in her little Japanese wave, so a little sake, a little calamari. You good, gang? You feel me?
Calamari.
Okay, my fault. Spicy tuna.
Thank you.
I just want to interject real quick. Again, I know we talk shit. We respond to this on this for content's sakes. At the same point, respectfully, where did the love go? Because I think that's the fuck.
Where is the love?
I think that's
where is the love?
Yeah, I think that dating just became so transactional, and we ingrained it in our head. And I think that when this clips like this are detrimental, because there's gonna be some 19, 20, between 18 and 24-year-old shorty that's gonna really subscribe to this, and she gonna miss out on a couple good things because she chasing that bag. And it's like, yeah, that's cool, but that's not, at least in my perspective, that's not what life and love is supposed to be about. You're supposed to date, and you can have it. There's nothing wrong with having experiences. Somebody want to treat you nice because they want to treat you nice. You ascribing a price tag to your affection and your time. I'm like, this is prostitution. This is escorting. I'm paying for your service. I don't feel like and to the dudes that do it, like, yo, you got, like you said, you can pay to play. That's great. But if that's all you can do, you don't got no game. You know she just with you because you got the bag and you providing the lifestyle. That's not player. That's not smooth.
It's not.
Because if you fall on hard times, you're going from Aisha Diaz to Aisha Dia.
I blame Boston Richie over here. This nigga over here with his simp raps over here got these girls.
I blame social media because a girl realized she can get a BBL and get a tummy tuck and post shit online, and then niggas had access and she could profit monetarily off of that. So it's like, what am I really doing here? The world became a waste.
All right,
you can go back to the rest of these videos so I can go to bed.
All right, man. Cam Newton's looking like he is going to be taking the vacant spot of Kevin Samuels. That's what the internet is saying after he went on this podcast talking about baby mama values.
Value gets lowered when they have multiple children by multiple men.
I just think that the reality of that answer is women's value get lower the more children that they have.
Break that down.
Because, and I was having this conversation, with one of the mother of my children, and she's still fine. You feel what I'm saying? But like I was telling her, I was like, yo, the guy that you're dating or will date, if he ain't willing to love on these 5 children that you have, that ain't the guy for you. Because when I came into your life, I was willing to accept you and whatever you had. And there's guys that's out there that's just going to say, them ain't my kids. I want you. Well, that ain't how it worked. But that's not to say that she can't find nobody.
Right.
I'm pretty sure she has somebody.
Right. But do you feel like it's as the best that she could possibly do if she didn't have children?
Well, you're talking to a dude that was once in her life. I don't feel like she's going to get better than me. That's just my confidence.
Oh, nigga.
That was a bar.
Talk that shit. You thought you were going to do better than me, bitch? Fuck out of here. The best we ever had.
First of all,
that was a bar. He got that off. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like trying to...
Wait. Slick. You know it's T when you see the 2 fingers touch it.
First of all,
that was a bar.
Talking about the best that you ever gonna do is me. A nigga who got Jojo brains underneath that fucking big ass hat. Secondly,
respectfully, niggas always gonna think that we always gonna think you're not doing better than me.
And ladies, this
girls
is why
be thinking this way. It's like I don't understand why she's over here like this.
Shut up.
Your ex nigga is gonna find anybody better than you?
Fuck no, you ain't never gonna find another bitch like me. And that's on period. You already know that. That's why you keep coming back.
Oh my God. We'll continue.
Secondly, you talking about nobody's gonna want to deal with that, but can we also acknowledge the fact that you, sir, could not stay and keep that family going? Because black men love talking about whatever happened to the neutral family or the things, and then now here you are creating broken homes with your womanizing ass on some, nobody ever is going to want to accept that from her. And well, yes, that might be the truth, but yet again, why do you feel that way? I just want to unpack that. Why?
I don't agree with Cam Newton as of last week. If you heard last week, I was definitely against him and his platonic ideals of not being able to have a platonic friendship with a woman. But this platonic. This week, I got to agree with him. It's the right message, wrong messenger. That's why niggas keep telling you, yo, if you got pregnant by a bum nigga, no offense, Kobe the shit. You feel me? Respectfully. Okay? Because it does lower your value to men. And also, but I also stand on the side of women. If that nigga got multiple kids by multiple baby mamas, that should lower a nigga's value too. So I'm not all against women when it comes to having kids stuff. If a dude have multiple kids, yes, that should lower his stock because that nigga can't keep his penis and his pants can't keep from nothing in girls raw. But I don't want to go too harp it down too much on single moms because every single mom situation is different. You feel me? Maybe the partner died due to some freak accident, or she got divorced. So I can't judge this girl like a girl who messed with a bum nigga if you got divorced, if you know. But in the totality of it, it does lower your value a little bit because as a guy, once we start trying to date you, not only from the regular dating that we have to do, just having kids in that dynamic and us not knowing it adds on top of that. So yes, compared to a woman without kids, that person might be more valuable in the sense. But shout out to my single moms though.
What I will say is that I don't like that. It takes away your value. No, because every time everybody is like, it takes away your value, this, that, and the third. No, but everybody deserves to be loved.
I didn't say they didn't deserve to be loved, but it's reality. It's reality.
No, but yes, while it is reality, but I don't think you should tie that to what.
Yes, because if you are a guy, Big Money V, you see a single woman with no kids, and you see a lot of single women who have kids. Which one that you really have to sit here and it's going to be some more, not investigation. Investigation is the wrong word, but it's more stuff that you have to pry into with the one with the single mom outside of just the dating aspect of just regular dating. You're gonna have to figure out what's the situation between you and the baby father. How old is the kid? What's your thoughts about me and coming into and this is stuff that you don't find out in the first 2 or 3 dates. But this is when you spend time with shorty and then you realize that, and that's why a lot of guys don't want to do it, because then it's like when we find out the whole situation, then it's kind of like, oh shit.
But that's your choice. That's your choice.
Wait, that's more bad. That's more.
Wait. But that is your choice. Because coming from my experience, right? I dated a nigga with a kid or two. It's your choice whether you want to date somebody who has fucking kids. Now, being fully function in the brain now, I realize that it's not something I wanted for myself, to not date a man who does not have any kids, because I don't have any kids, because of the things that come along with this person actually having kids. We can't do 100% of everything that people with no kids can do.
Okay, but hold on. Let's stop you right there. So with your frontal lobe developed now, would you date the person without kids, or would you date the person with kids?
I would date a person with no kids.
Okay, so that means the person with the kids kind of lost a little value.
No.
Just a minute.
No, because I'm not gonna sit and be like, oh, like you a treat because you got mad kids with multiple women.
See, that's different. That's not you being labeled a treat, but like you would not entertain that. So in actuality, yeah, that person automatically lost a little bit of value in your assessment because they had kids. That's what it means. I'm not saying you're a treat or you have to like. That's what I was saying before, because single moms comes from different situations. The partner could be widowed. I can't sit here and like judge you in your poor decision making with having a child with a person if your partner died. You feel me? And you're a single mom, or you got divorced, because it's not like you made a stupid decision. You actually went through the whole process of marriage and all that. It just didn't work out. So in actuality, like the inner. You didn't lose that respect in a way, but you still are a single mom, and the guy's still going to probably date if he didn't have kids, he's probably going to date the woman without kids. So in actuality, your values, huh?
It's harsher on women, because honestly, a nigga sit here and had 7 kids.
Yeah, and but I just said it earlier.
Not once is the value tied to that.
Hey, I just said, if you see a nigga with multiple kids by multiple women, don't fuck with that nigga at all. I said that. I'm 100% with you with that. I think that's poor penis management. I did talk about PPM last week. Poor pussy management, poor penis management on the guys too. You sitting here nutting in girls and making broken homes over here. That's why I said with Cam Newton, right message, wrong messenger, because nigga, you sitting here there's nothing in anything, and you don't even like platonic friendships over here. But now, Slick, this is a kind of a fella's topic. Big money fee for this next one, but you can share your experience. But Slick, has this ever happened to you, Slick? Performance anxiety?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, fuck a heartbreak. You ever link some pain, like some fun shit, and your mans couldn't get up, and it's like, damn, son, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Now my mans don't want to get up. Now bro acting shy, like, fuck, I'm not even heartbroken, like my soul hurt, like, can't come back.
We've all been there.
That's like one of the worst feelings ever as a man. And then she ever like just like tap it, like why is it, you just like, damn, nigga, you really failed me. Like,
of all the times I needed you, you've been there for me through thick and thin. You supposed to at least show up.
Blue Chew, this is a perfect way to put this ad in if you want to fuck with us.
That's why you got to work out, eat healthy, don't skip leg day, take your big 3.
Nah, but that's even with that, Slick. If you're in your head about some coochie, like, that's why sometimes I try like you, I don't want to mention this person's name, but you know a person in my head. Like I have a fear if I ever get that slick, I probably might have performance anxiety with that. Just because it's been so long, and I've been wanting it for so long that I might gotta pop a perk or two or something.
Nah, bro. I'm just going.
Drink some beet juice, niggas.
Damn. God, it's been the time of making. If I ever get that, I might gotta pop something. That's not gonna help. I'm gonna be too in my mind, and I might nut early, even if I do get it. So I might want to just pop something.
Nah, bro. I'm trying to go in there on full tilt. I'm a nut quick. I don't know what it's going to what the consist. Hey, look, talk about me in the group chat. Can you believe this nigga was on gummy and finished in 3 seconds? Yes, bitch, because you're bad.
Facts. And I've been praying on this day, and this day finally come. I didn't know God loved me. I didn't think I was one of the blessed ones.
Like, oh, you really fuck with me, and especially if she don't leave right, she ain't leave right after she on.
And then if it's every, and then you know with certain girls too, you think she got the ever blessed boom boom, and then she really do got the Phat Gusset that you think she got, and you like, oh my Lord, and then she look good naked too. You're just like, you just feel like you don't belong here. You got imposter syndrome.
I'm a nut quick and tell you, yo, give me 30 minutes and get something to eat. I got you.
Yo. And you better let me get a second time, because the first time is gonna be horrible. Shorty. Don't sit here and fuck me and leave me ghost.
Facts. You better act like you know you see me when you see me in the CC.
Facts, because you feel me. I might commit. You might be an accomplice tomorrow.
I think I love her. You gotta say something dumb. Oh, I think I'm in love.
Because I need to run back, because I know that first performance is going to be hard.
Oh, it's going to be terrible.
I know that.
Terrible.
Oh, my Lord.
I don't even have no fears. So
Slick, she popping up in my head right now. Slick, you know who I'm talking about. I already know I'm going to be in my head. I ain't going to lie. It's some shit that I already know that I'm like, yeah, I got to get the blue chew. I'm sorry.
Don't let me like you before you
might risk a heart attack for it, but I'm going to go out swinging. You heard me?
That's a good murder. And now I'm about to say, I'm shit. Don't let me like you. Oh fuck, it's about to be terrible. Why she even touch me like this? Why she ain't go home?
And then she won't. Oh,
like you don't want.
Have you ever had a guy had a performance anxiety with you, Big Money V?
She don't know. She gonna say that nigga dick little.
I before I drive the car, I like to see what I'm working with first before I take it for a joyride. Yeah.
Why'd you fuck with Shrimpo over here? Stop lying over here.
First of all, that was the heat of a moment. That wasn't even supposed to happen. Nigga was turned up in DC. Just came back from the club.
Okay, I didn't put location over here. You put too much. You snitching. Stop it. I didn't put location on it.
Hey, listen. I don't know what the nigga listen to. If you do, oh well. But what I do know is drink your beet juice. Just drink your beet juice. Go to the gym. Stay hydrated. It'll all work out, trust me.
Nah, but you know what I also hate too is them girls be like, she be really like, really? Why is it not like?
Is it?
And
me?
They be tapping your shit too. Yeah, is it you? Like, bitches, that was how you just be.
First of all, if the shit came to me on gummy worm and I only eat fruit snacks, I'm going to be offended. I'm going to be offended that you came in 2 minutes. No, because what the fuck? What about me? What about me? Because no.
Oh no, fellas, if that happens,
what about me?
It's munch time. Put your bib on. You feel me?
Put your bib on. You get ready to leave, nigga. Like fuck you talking about?
Nah, I'm eating this coochie. I'm gonna leave with a good review. I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something.
I'm
leaving here with my dick clean. I'm leaving with my balls empty and locked jaw. I'm leaving with something, okay? You can say whatever you can say about my dick, but I ate the hell out that pussy, man. Okay, I ate the hell out that pussy. Okay, fellas, do what you got, okay? And if you about to nut early too, pull it out, eat. You feel me? Whisper in her head like, "Oh, you got that fire pack." You feel me? Do everything in your power.
Do everything in your power. Some bitches don't like talking. Some bitches don't like talking.
Oh yeah, because you're emotionless gangbangers. I'm tired of your ass over here. Niggas gotta talk sometime to get the pressure off. You see, this is why I be hating about women, Slick. This is why I be hating. Cause your shit don't work like ours over here. You could keep going and going, getting shit pounded. Hey, if I release this demon, it's gonna take a minute, okay? I gotta be careful.
I am sanctified. I need time. I gotta rediscover the animal.
I need time to recharge over here, and you're being inconsiderate. Cause your ass could keep going. That's so unfair. You don't know what it feels like. You never know what it feels like when you enter it and you're like, oh shit, this is gonna be a quick one. You never had that feeling, Big Money V. And then you gotta start thinking about dead grandmas, dead niggas, some wild shit, just so you can not come. You never been in that situation, Big Money V. You don't know what our life like. For you to sit here and judge us like this over here, man. You've never been in that predicament where you were like, oh shit.
Not you turning into Tyra Banks.
you never had in your head the stroke count like, oh shit. At least let me get to 15, Slick. She never been in that position, Slick. She never been in that stroke count where you try to at least get to a certain number, so you're gonna be like, at least I did. I get a C for effort. She never been in that position, Slick.
He gave it all he had.
Oh man, we could keep these next two off for the sake of time, Slick. Off for the sake of time, we can keep these next two for next week. But let's get to our choose one. All right, this week's choose one. Would you rather throw away your last bite of food or only be able to drink half of your beverage? Choose one. So that means if you got a burger, you eating a burger, that last bite, you gotta throw it out.
Nah, that shit good. I'm just gonna half my beverage. That shit fire.
And if you have that favorite drink, 6 lemon drop mommy over here, as soon as you get halfway of that lemon drop, I gotta dump it out.
First of all, in a martini glass, that should go by quick.
Nope. The guy's gonna stop you right there. Stop you whenever you close your mouth or you try to gulp it all. Be like, nope, only half of that. Which one are you choosing?
Okay, the drink gonna have to be the one that I choose because, like I said, I love my food more than anything.
Yeah, but you're a woman though. Y'all be leaving water bottles half full anyway, so you good off of that. Y'all used to that over here.
First of all, my Stanley is empty by the end of the day. Thank you very much.
Come on now, Slick. Which one you go with, man?
They can have half my drink. Shit, I'm gonna just refill it anyway, so it's fine at halfway.
Facts, I can't throw it at the last bite. You feel me? Especially
if it's some fire shit, you be saying you be mad at the last bite. Fuck, is this shit over?
You feel me? Like
I'm about to
see the Chipotle bowl. You know when you scraping the Chipotle bowl, you like.
Now the worst part of Chipotle when they skimp on the meat pause, you going like, ain't no chicken in this bitch. What the fuck I'm doing? You be sitting here just real.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go with the half drink too, because it's like at least you feel me. I'm not gonna be thirsty. You feel me?
I'm fat too,
and that means also with the beverage too. If I get me a 2-liter soda,
but respectfully,
I gotta drink 1 liter.
Respectfully, you gonna say like, we done had a majority of the drinks in the world. Like when you really think about it, it's rare that you come across a beverage you're like, oh my god, this is after the first couple times. So I'm chilling, I'm good. I can't. But my food, dog, bro. Also, side note, Chipotle, they got you just order straight up chicken in a cup now. Shit lit. So just
Oh, fact and steak too.
Get
steak
too.
You order that in the cup on the side.
This is all about the meats. Pause.
Yeah, and they bought back the adobo chicken too. Shout out to them.
And the Al Pastor.
Yeah, shout out to them.
See, some people.
Let me know when they bring back the margaritas. Okay.
Well, you can't have that. They put too many Chipotles in the hood now. You ain't putting no margarita. You gonna have people throwing shit like it's fat burger and shit.
You saw what happened? What was it? TGI Friday? It was Applebee's when they had the $1 margaritas, and you was going crazy, Big Money V. You was in that spot.
I was in undergrad. It was undergrad, and once you showed up with your ID, with your college ID, you got a little percentage off. So hey,
off the dollar margaritas, niggas was going crazy in the hood for that though.
But the artichokes finished it.
What? Nah. Yo, niggas need to stop afraid on Chili's, Applebee's, and TGI Friday. They got some good eats, man. Stop being
Fridays
bougie
not fire no
man.
more. Fridays don't season their food no more.
Oh, they don't? Damn.
Chili's, I think Chili's is still valid. It's just hard to find the Chili's.
Yeah, Chili's. And Olive Garden too. Stop hating some on the unlimited breadstick over here, man. Shout out to them though.
Fellas, make sure you don't get caught in that situation though. Do your workouts, hit your vitamins, eat your protein.
Oh yeah, fellas, and don't forget, Steak and Blowjob Day is coming up. It's March. If you know women's history, Steak and Blowjob Day is coming up. Make sure your women take care of you over here. You feel me? Especially the ones that be wanting 40 to 60K a month. Make sure they follow that holiday.
I've been like, yo, what's the rate for the day? Facts.
Hey, yo,
what's the rate for the day?
40 to 60. You Slick, 40 to 60K a month, Slick. How much is that a year? You're a good math person.
40 to 60K a year. You say the 40, 400, 480. That's 4,800, 480,000.
So $500,000, close to $500,000 for the whole year.
720,000 for the year. If it's at the 60 point, yeah, that sound right.
For you to be my woman,
I don't like no woman that much. Not my daughter. I don't like no woman that much.
Oh man,
I'm just doing, the conversion. So if she wanted 60,000 for the month, let's take an average month is 30 days. Oh, that's $2,000 a day. Y'all just got my taxes. Yo.
I get you for a good 3 days. Aisha Diaz. For 3 days.
I'm about to go to wifey. Like, you want to cosplay Aisha Diaz? What? Just say yes.
Oh man, I think it's a great way to end this episode. Thank you, Big Buddy V. Fellas, I put her at and you feel me. She going for a good 10 to 20K a month. You feel me? She giving discounts out here. 10 to 20K is good for you, right, Big Money V?
Do I look like a hoe to you?
10K is good, right?
Do I look like a hoe? I pay my own bills.
Fellas, that's
so they could come. They could come to you, offer you 20K a month to date you.
Depending on what the nigga look like.
The moral of the story, guys: every lady has a price.
Facts. All right. Please download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android. And please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If any branding deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismight.go@gmail.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and rate us 5 stars because that helps out with the algorithm. I'm the voice of Outside, Be Breezy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
It's your boy Slick. Y'all be great. See y'all soon.
To Cal.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.